When we come into a marina, we do laundry. At anchor, we also do laundry, but when we come into a marina, we do all our laundry. That means removing the crew covers from the seating area, washing, drying them. That also means doing all the bedding, washing, drying, and then of course we have to make the beds, and that in itself takes ages. This is Eve here demonstrating on making a bed. It can take up to an hour to do just this forward berth, between finding all the sheets and figuring out which way they go on. And getting it to look nice can take ages. So I was very happy to have Eve's help on this occasion.
Sam, what are you doing?
Drying my hair. No, what I'm doing is taking the ice off the little fridge in here because it keeps icing up. Yeah, the freezer bit of the fridge because it keeps icing up.
And I see you're standing in the bilge.
Yeah. I'm too tall.
When we get into the marina, we do the polishing and we use autosil and we grab about fingers much and polish and then you have to remove it with another rag. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome, thanks Eve.
Okay, I've attached the hose to the tap over there, switched it on, I've run it all the way through so it's clean through. First it comes in to a 50 grade filter into there, filters through there, then it goes through into the charcoal one and then comes out, so that gets out any impurities. It is drinking water but it just gives it that extra one. Then when it goes into the tank inside, it's much cleaner. And also we have an extra filter, gaffer filter on the drinking water. So that's it. And then we just fill it up.
Eve, how far did you make it up the mast?
To the top.
Of the first spreader.
Sorry, we got laundry. So Eve made it to the first spreader, which is right there, where the flag is.
Which is much higher than it looks.
Was the view nice up there, Eve?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty windy.
Thank you.
Hi, this is our Spinnaker. We've had it out and it got a bit salty, so we've washed it down with fresh water and just drying it out on a green field over there, so no damage. And it's just finishing it off. It's still a little bit damp at the back, and put it back, and we're going to put it back in the bag when it's dried in about the next 20 minutes.
And then we're going to store it down below instead of on the decks, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Rodney Bay. So Eve, what are you doing in the galley today?
So I'm making some shepherd's pie and some burgers for the kids,
And then I'm going to freeze them so they can have them for later.
Yeah, that's cool. We do that a lot when we're in the marina, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
It's easier to get the food, it's easier to cook because we're on electricity.
Yeah,
And then when we're out on the bay, we can spend more time swimming.
exactly.
Simon, at 7:30, why is the engine running?
Well, I'm just warming up the oil because I'm going to do a service on the engine, change the oil filter and oil, so I've done everything else that I need to do on it. I'm doing it this time because it's cooler and it's not so hot.
Yeah, because yesterday it was too hot to do it,
Oh yeah, it was the hottest day we've had for months.
Simon, what else are you doing besides changing the, servicing the engine and generator?
I'm going to change the oil in the lower leg of the outboard and put a new prop on.
Have you done the lower leg before?
No, I've never done it before, but I've researched what I need to do. I'm going to
Give it a go?
Yeah.
And a new prop, because why?
Because he crashed it on the reef, so, and I hit a rock as well.
What other plans do we have for today?
Well, yesterday we washed and cleaned the Spinnaker, and I need to open up the forepeak under the beds and move all the big sails around so I can put them away.
And Sienna and I are going to lie in bed here as Daddy's doing all the work. So what happened, Simon?
Well, in typical boating terms, best laid plans and everything, that this is a plunger which sucks out from the bottom of the sump, because it's not like on a car where you can jack the car up and get onto the sump plug.
So this is to get the oil out.
So this is a hand pump which pumps from the bottom of the sump. And I don't know if you can see here, but at the bottom there it's nice, and look at that. It's just not being able to suck the oil out. So somehow I've got to find a new one of these. That might be a bit difficult.
I'm sure you can do it, Simon. You
Yeah.
usually sort things out.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
But this goes to show that every time you do something that's routine, it ends up not being routine.
It's never routine on a boat. Okay, well, I've been to the chandlery and no luck. So I've had to buy a hand pump which I put down the dipstick and take it out that way. So here it is, I'll just show you it. It's one of these. So that's what I'm going to be using. And putting that down the dipstick.
And that's how you're going to get the oil out of
And
the
that's
engine.
how I'm going to get the oil out, because and I'll have to order it especially from Perkins.
Okay.
Alright?
We'll see how it goes.
Hi, while we're in the marina we do all my checks, and at the moment because the engine's done, the generator's done quite a bit of hours, we're going to do oil change and service on it. And what I'm doing is checking the impeller for making sure there's no wear on it, and exchange that with the gasket, which is the salt water feed to cool the engine. I'm also I've just warmed the engine up and I've taken the oil out now. I'm just checking on that. I'm going to change the filter and checking also the coolant level and changing the coolant. And that's what I do on a bigger service. If not, I just change the oil and check the impeller.
And how often do you do a service on the generator?
They say every 100 hours, but I think that's a bit OTT. So anything between 100 and 200 hours.
Okay. And how has the engine service gone?
It still hasn't gone yet. I'm waiting for a friend to come back with a pump, because the plunger, this thing here, the little gasket on there is disintegrated, and I can't get a replacement here in St Lucia. So hopefully a friend of ours has got a hand pump, and we're going to take the oil out with the hand pump on there and change the oil and filter that way.
And the hand pump you bought, the Jabsco hand pump that you bought, didn't work? No. So fortunately you were able to return that.
Yes, they weren't happy about it, but tough. It just didn't seem to work very well on our engine. Sometimes it might work on other engines really well, but it just didn't seem to work on ours. So I took it back and they changed it. So, and that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. videoing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting it into a clear container so I can tell how much oil has come out. So then I can judge how much oil goes in before I keep checking the dipstick.
Look what my daddy found.
Look at that. And that was from the generator, yeah? So what would have happened if you didn't find that, Simon?
Well, it eventually snapped, gone through, and it caused a bit of problem with the cooling system on it.
Yeah, so that you've already replaced the belt, yeah?
Yeah, just replaced the belt, just need to tighten it up now. So.
That was something you weren't expecting to find?
No, but luckily it was in a place I could find it, so yeah.
That's good.
It's all part of the service, checking everything.
Yeah, being proactive.
Yeah. On our boat, as you can see, it's a little bit bent. We did an accidental jibe when we were coming across the Atlantic, so what I'm doing now is I'm going down to the metalwork and hopefully it can straighten it for us. So watch this space.
So Sam, how was your trip into town to get the, what's it called? Stanchion fixed.
Well, as you can see, this was the old bit of stanchion. He's cut it off, welded a new piece on, and drilled the holes through. I don't know if you get a close up there, but I can't see where he's made it, where it's joined. He's done a great job with it.
No, you can't see a joining mark at all.
And that cost, was it £30 to do that?
So about $50?
About $50, I think. No, less than that, in fact.
Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so no more bent stanchion.
No.
Woohoo!
Yes!
I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for watching our Sailing Britican videos. I'm a massive novice when it comes to making the videos, but I'm learning all the time. Hopefully they're getting better. If you like our little productions, please subscribe to this channel to get updates when new videos go up. I publish weekly if I can find a good internet connection. Also, please like my video, and all the Sailing Britican social media links are located below. Finally, if you like lists like the one showcased in this video, especially checklists on passage planning, boat maintenance, cleaning, provisioning, medical and more, check out my book, Checklist for Sailors. A link to the book on Amazon can be found below.